So yeah, a lot on my mind. Excuse me, I'm not picking my nose, just fixing that. But yeah, a lot on my mind, a lot on my mind. So, um, first things first, like raising kids is a whole lot different now than it used to be. Like, and the only reason I say that is because I literally just called my son, who is in the same house but way on the other side, on his cell phone to remind him to set an alarm in his phone so that he could make sure he made it to his laptop to uh, get to class on time. Funny, right? All right. So I just wanted to say that. But other thing that was bothering me is like this entire pandemic situation. I am not going to say that coronavirus is not real because I do know people that have died from it. Um, but I'm not going to stop short of saying that it is not something that was created. I need everyone to understand that there are casualties in war. Um, this was a biological attack, period, point blank. Now, who set it off is to be determined, but I'm also not willing to stop short of saying that America has some involvement. All right, so there's that. We saw the whole situation go down with the toilet paper at the start of the pandemic. People literally fighting over fucking toilet paper. Like, who gives a fuck if you run out of toilet paper? You still have towels and shit. Wipe your ass, wash that shit off, keep it moving. What the fuck is wrong with people? Like, toilet paper is relatively new in the retrospect of things, in grand scheme of things. So, but yeah, they were fighting over toilet paper. So recently there was a hack on the pipeline that supplies oil and gas to the East Coast. All right. This attack just so happens to take place in the midst of Biden trying to get his infrastructure bill passed. So I was watching the news just now, and he's, you know, addressing America regarding these attacks and saying how it is not the Russians directly, but it is someone who currently lives in Russia that conducted the hack on the pipeline. All right. And then in the same breath, he mentions this is why the infrastructure bill is important. So I need people to understand that everything that's going on is strategic. There was no actual hack on the fucking pipeline. That was something that was set in motion to um, to get this infrastructure bill passed. Just like I believe that coronavirus was created in order for these Democrats to push vaccinations being mandatory. I am anti vax myself. My children are not vaccinated. I have not been vaccinated since I was old enough to decline giving consent for the vaccinations myself. So, I'm not, I did a video in the very beginning of this thing that said, watch when stuff like this arises and what the actual motive is. I do think it is in a major way tied to vaccinations becoming mandatory all the way across the board. You can't exempt yourself for any reason. Um, and this pandemic is pushing that, and that's why I'm really glad to see a lot of people pushing back against it. Like, you know what, there's not enough information available on this for me to inject my entire family with this shit, because today they also cleared for children between the ages or as young as 12 um, can be vaccinated now, and then of course all adults. So yeah, watch how these situations and all of these pandemics and gas shortages and all of this shit, watch the timing of this shit and what the actual motive is behind this shit. These vaccinations, I'm still anti-vax. I am not getting vaccinated, nor will my children be getting vaccinated with this COVID shot. My kid has been homeschooled. The youngest school age one has been homeschooled for the last 3.5 years. So I'm not worried about somebody telling me that he needs to go to school. No, he doesn't, because school is right here in the living room, and I don't require a vaccine. Um, so there's that. So the gas shortage thing, the supposed hack, was just something to push this infrastructure bill. So y'all watch all of this shit going forward. It's tied to this mandatory vaccine shit, this entire pandemic. The gas shortage is tied to the infrastructure bill. I also believe that part of this pandemic has a lot to do with the economic standing, and you see how all of a sudden cryptocurrency is getting a lot of traction. I do believe that America will be very shortly moving over to a digital currency. And what you see with all the grants and all the money that's being handed out, and people are like, where are they getting this from? They're printing it out, they're getting loans, they're doing this, they're doing that. They're wiping out the currency because they're about to switch to a digital. So mark my words, I said it.